Welcome back, everybody, to All Sports Uncut, to our wrestling section of the night. My name's Adam, and you know this guy is the champ.
No. Today I am Champerham Lincoln. Everyone see the top hat? Champerham Lincoln. I tried to get the.
I was gonna say, where's your beard at?
The champ just didn't have time to grow the beard. Champ just
too busy on one of those damn tours of yours?
Yes. Actually, the Champ's tour went fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. I actually snuck in.
I wasn't asking.
A secret tour. I toured the entire northern circle for the polar bears for my charity work. I did a signing event for all the polar bears. I met the Coca-Cola polar bear, by the way. Great guy, good family, well, lovely kids.
How's Santa doing?
He's doing great.
Yeah.
He's going to start his bulking sesh for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
he's been hitting it hard.
Yeah, hitting it hard, hitting them cakes hard.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyways, I'm Champerham Lincoln.
So if you're Champerham Lincoln, what does that make me then?
That makes you Adam Wilkes Booth.
And I did not bring my gun. You're lucky tonight.
I mean, come on. You knew about the costume. You messed up.
I messed up.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever. All right, guys. Thank you for coming back to us. So we are going to talk. Sorry this is coming out really, really late. The reason we're coming out late is because we want to talk about all things the draft this week.
Yes.
So it was really interesting this week with the draft. Some names switching brands, some people switching, some people staying exactly where we thought they were going to be.
And some good story segments popping up too.
Yeah, some good story segments. We're going to talk about Retribution now having Mustafa Ali, or as you say,
Mufasa Ali.
So it's going to be really interesting. We're going to start off, we're normally just going to hit the draft, and we're just going to go like that. You like this? I'm going for something different.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the flow of it. Champ's trying to get the flow.
I'm trying to do for the Mr. Burns over here.
Excellent.
But we're going to go ahead with the draft. I'm going to go ahead and read these off because I thought it was really interesting. Let's start off with Monday Night Raw.
Yes.
Going off and getting themselves the Fiend.
The Fiend, yes, the Fiend. Fantastic switch for him, just because, again, with the Horsetooth champ, Mr. Ed Teeth McGee on SmackDown, trying to be the tribal chief and everything. They kind of, there's really no need for the Fiend over there yet, right now. So, and I think Raw's a perfect place because I think there's a lot of great people over there.
There's more time for him to do his stuff.
Yeah.
There's more time, and along with the Fiend going over, they did take Alexa Bliss with her new character now.
Yes.
God, did you?
Was so
you
good.
saw that too, right?
Oh,
so good.
Good. Don't touch my shoulder ever again. But that was real. Don't you? I swear to God. I swear. I will have wrath smited upon you. The champ will smite wrath. Anyways, Alexa Bliss, new character with the Fiend is fantastic.
Yes, it is. I can't get over it. I actually was excited for that to happen.
And Braun is also on Raw.
You went to Braun?
Which my storyline is still a thing.
Yes.
So the champ storyline still a thing. If it plays out, Vince, the champ some cash.
But here's the thing that I think they're going to do the whole thing with Mr. Limitless One, Keith Lee.
Ooh, yeah, Keith Levi Jeans.
Staying on Raw as well.
Yes.
The two heavy hitters, Keith Lee, Braun Strowman, the two big heavy hitters staying on Raw.
Yes.
It's a lot of man and a lot of
man. Yeah, that is a lot of grown men.
Okay, moving on. We have Randy Orton staying on the red brand.
Yeah, figured, yeah.
Charlotte Flair. I didn't even know she was still a thing anymore.
Making a comeback on
When was the last time we saw Charlotte Flair?
Oh, gosh, before WrestleMania, I think?
No, it was after WrestleMania.
Was it?
No, because she was doing the NXT thing for a hot minute.
Oh, yeah, she had her match at WrestleMania with
Rhea Ripley.
And then she did her NXT thing for a little bit, and then she went poof.
Yeah, she went on quick time. Braun Strowman, we already talked about. Matt Riddle.
Yes, the Riddle bro coming
switching
to Raw.
over.
I like it. I think there's better feud opportunities for him. Maybe even a good U.S. title run.
As you know, the big thing is that he switched brands because of Seth Rollins going over to SmackDown.
And him and Seth Rollins don't get along?
Him and Becky Lynch don't get along.
That's news to Champ.
Well, Champ, as I have been following going on, and I'm trying to keep up as much as everybody else. Supposedly this is outside WWE, outside kayfabe. Matt Riddle's got a lawsuit against him, a sexual harassment lawsuit against him.
Yeah, heard about that.
So that's why he had to switch brands. But that's neither here nor there. We stay in kayfabe here. Mr. Jeffrey Hardy switching over to the red brand.
Yeah, good move. Refresh for the old Jeffster. You know,
It kind of hits the reset button.
He did his run for the Intercontinental title. He helped in there. Now he can, help out with some other things in life.
You have you brought up Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
I'm not going to use big words. Retribution. Saying honest, Raw. I like it. I think it works. I like Mustafa Ali with him.
Yeah, I think it's a lot more intriguing now with Mustafa Ali as the leader of Retribution. Because at first it was kind of, I kind of got over Retribution like that.
But it kind of gave him the shot of adrenaline they needed.
Yeah. And I think, this is kind of maybe Mufasa's resurgence after him getting, his injury and getting nixed from the Elimination Chamber match, which brought Kofi Mania about the world. So.
Yeah, exactly. We talked about Alexa Bliss, we talked about Keith Lee, and we're walking with Elias.
Yes, I love
Elias. Coming back out of nowhere.
Crushing with his guitar.
Mm-hmm. I'm happy he's back.
Yeah, no, I like him a lot. I think
he's going to have that feud with Jeff Hardy, which is going to be interesting. I don't know how they're going to play that out, but let's see what happens.
Really quick, maybe him and Braun Strowman will have another Symphony of Destruction match.
Oh, God, that was...
And they'll bring Corey Graves back in as the special commentator so I can hear all of the Megadeth puns again, because I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Right. Lacey Evans switching over to the red brand. More women for the Raw side. Yeah. Sheamus coming over to the Raw side as well.
That matches his hair color.
We have Nikki Cross coming over as well.
Yeah, keep her with with the flow of the women there.
And we have the 42-time, 24/7, 365, 849 champion R-Truth staying on the red brand.
You forgot 52 weeks.
Damn it.
Yeah. But he's definitely the most decorated champion in all of WWE. By far.
Yeah. Who would think that? So it's later down the line, we're going to be talking about history. I'm like, who is the most decorated champion in WWE history?
And everyone's going to be like, oh, it's Edge or
it's Ric Flair or John Cena.
No, it is Mr. Arsif Truth.
Just think about that. One day that is going to be a trivia question.
Yes, and everyone's going to get it wrong.
Yeah. Then we have Dabba Kato.
Yeah, no.
The dude from Raw Underground making
his... like Yabba Dabba Doo.
Yeah, basically. And then we have Titus Worldwide staying on the red brand.
Even though you don't see him ever wrestle.
You don't
he's just an ambassador. But he's a good dude. Standout gentleman.
Yeah, and he does the Titus World Slide.
That he does under the ring.
Yeah. Then we have Peyton Royce splitting up the Iconics, going over to staying on Raw, I should say. No, they were on SmackDown, so she went over to Raw.
Yeah.
Then we have Akiwa Tozawa.
The power of Tozawa.
And his ninjas staying on Raw. Then we have Grand Metalik and Lindsay Dorado minus Kalisto coming over to Raw.
Okay, maybe a little lucha tag team action going on.
They were doing pretty well on SmackDown, so I could see them getting a little bit more love.
Maybe Kalisto going back to his singles run there. I liked Kalisto.
Dude, Kalisto looking fucking jacked too, by the way.
Mm-hmm. I used our one swear word, by the way.
My bad. We have Lana. Okay.
Why?
Why did you have her win that match? What? I don't know if this is a big FU because
to Rusev Day,
and he's on AEW. I don't know. Oh man, Ritter Moss is one of the Raw Underground guys, and he is now on Raw. And then Arturo Ruiz. Did I pronounce that right?
Sure.
Okay, he's on Raw. Another Raw Underground guy.
Now, there are a couple that are not on that list. The big one being the New Day getting split.
Yes.
You have Xavier Woods and Kofi going to Raw, and Big E staying on SmackDown. So this is going to be a nice push.
This was the second night of the draft.
Yeah. And then we also had, I believe, Heavy Machinery got split up as well.
Heavy Machinery did get split up. Otis is going to stay on SmackDown with Tucker going to Raw. I was a bit disappointed by that one.
Yeah, because I was really hoping that they would revitalize the love story with
Randy Rose.
But it's a good way to kind of ended off
without, some other ones from night one. Drew McIntyre, of course, stays.
Asuka stays.
Hurt Business is going to stay on Raw as well with the U.S. title. I love me some Hurt Business.
Yes.
Hurt Business.
Cleanest shirt in the game right now.
Yes, it is. AJ Styles does make the switch over to SmackDown.
Phenomenal.
That is going to be interesting to see what happens. Imagine AJ Styles versus Drew McIntyre.
AJ Styles versus The Fiend.
Ooh. They had the opportunity on SmackDown. Why they never pulled the trigger? Oh, whatever. Naomi is making the switch over to Raw. Who cares about it? Everyone raise your hand. Okay. I'm surprised that one guy raised his hand. You see that?
Right. Women's Tag Team Champions. The Rock and Shayna Baszler.
Yeah. They're staying on Raw. We also have
Ricochet. Away!
the man with springs in his knees staying. That was a great match he had with Cedric Alexander on Monday night.
Yes.
Fantastic. Great way to pay homage to Mr. Eddie Guerrero on his birthday. Mandy Rose, of course, she makes the switch. And the Miz and Morrison make the switch over to Raw as well.
Yes. Yes, they do.
Dirt Sheet makes it over. And then, of course, we have the breakup of the New Day. Xavier and Kofi coming over to SmackDown. We have Miss Dana Brooke staying on Raw. And Mr. Angel Garza staying on Raw as well.
Yes. Yes, and I believe Angel Garza and Andrade had a little beef.
Little beef. That's what happened when The Fiend came out.
Yeah, that's what set that all up there.
Mr. Humberto Carrillo will stay on Raw as well. Tucker, we already talked about. And Mr. Drew Gulak is staying on Raw.
Mr. Drew Goulash.
So, yeah, we got that. So, let's move on over to the Blue Brand, everybody.
Smack down.
Lay it the smacketh downeth.
Yeah.
Let me get my notes here. Where are my notes at? What'd you do with my notes?
I did nothing with your notes. You just don't know where you put them.
Yeah, I did. I put them right here.
Okay.
So, starting off, we have Miss Karen.
Karen!
Staying.
Woo! Karen.
Yeah, because they need to keep that feud going.
Yeah.
Mr. Daniel Bryan.
DB,
we need you back, bro.
coming back.
Yeah, please.
We
need you back soon.
Yeah, your kid's grown up now. He's past what, like 4 months old now? 5?
I think about 4 months now.
Yeah. Time to let her be on her own.
Yeah.
And
It's a boy, by the way.
oh, yeah.
The Street Profits making the switch.
Yes, making the switch. We saw it coming when New Day won the tag titles and they got drafted to Raw. And they swapped titles.
They just swapped titles.
Yeah,
so that was it.
Titles.
And it was just like, really? That's it?
Would have been cool if they would have just unified the tag team titles, made the undisputed tag champs, and then had the tag champs hop across both shows. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. We won't get into it.
One day.
Kevin Owens makes his brand change over to SmackDown.
Yes, the KO show, come to SmackDown. I'm cool with it. I like Kevin Owens. He's kind of trying to give off that, stone cold-ish type thing of doing what he wants. Not really the good guy, but not the bad guy to the point where you like him, so he's really the good guy.
But also, this also brings him back with Sami Zayn as well.
Yes, good feud between them. Every time those two go at it, they
fight forever.
At it. I still think one of my favorite times ever is when they were in a fatal 4-way match, and the camera's just
on the haluva kick.
And he just gets haluva kicked from out of nowhere. You just see foot going to the screen.
Yes, that was great. Mr. Lars Sullivan, after months, I think actually it was a year of being gone, is back.
He used some poor choice of words on a social media outlet point. We will not disclose the nature of those words or the outlet point.
Nope.
But it would not fit in with this year's motto.
Nope. Then we have Sir King Corbin staying on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn, the beard.
The beard, staying.
The
IC title.
Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro staying on SmackDown. I like it. Mr. Robert Glorious Rude and Mr. Dolph Ziggler.
I like them as a tag team.
They were a good tag team before Robert got hurt. So it makes sense that they're a good tag team. Dolph is an amazing wrestler. I know I give him a lot of crap, but I have to admit the guy can go, and he can go all night.
He can make anyone look fantastic.
He's like AJ.
Imagine him and AJ having a fantastic match with one another. Ooh, that'd be good.
That'd be scary. Apollo Crews makes the switch over from the red brand to the blue brand.
He's finally we got to stop seeing him against the Hurt Business. I think they were literally just dragging it out for this draft.
Probably.
They didn't want to invest
Well, if
too
you also
deep.
remember, we'll get into a little bit later, but Ricochet has his match with the Hurt Business. If he loses, he joins the Hurt Business. If he doesn't, then Hurt Business is going to leave him alone. And he pulled the Eddie Guerrero, throw the chair at him and be like, "Aye."
Yeah.
Then we have the Untouchable, new gimmick, Untouchable Carmella staying on SmackDown because Corey Graves is there.
I can't wait for someone to touch her.
Just, not that you knew.
Not that you knew.
Boop.
Yep.
Then we had Mr. Aleister Black with his black mask coming to SmackDown.
I don't know how I feel about his kind of new character look, though.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
I don't like the character, and I do not like his music.
I like the old Aleister Black.
Yeah.
I like that Aleister Black a lot. But Aleister Black in his black mask, that is one heck of a kick. He does it extremely well.
Mr. Shortall Green, or Mr. Shorty G, a.k.a. Give Chad Gable a Chance, staying on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Natalia, SmackDown.
Still around.
And the Riot Squad of Ruby Riot and... What's the other one name? Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan.
Going to SmackDown. Really?
Not a fan.
You're not a fan?
No. Champ's not a fan.
I like the two of them together.
Champ doesn't know what happened to the third one.
She got released.
Hmm.
She's like living in the world. She's like doing that Viking thing. She's the one married to the other, not Ivar, the other one of the Viking Raiders.
The heavier one that does all the athletic stuff?
No, not Ivar, the other one.
Okay.
Eric.
Yeah, Eric.
She's married to that one.
Ah.
Okay, so let me just double check, make sure I hit everything. Did I miss anything from SmackDown? I don't think I did.
Just creeping on our notes here. Seth Rollins is going to SmackDown, and so is Mr. Buddy McMurphin.
Yeah, so they both go to SmackDown with the Mysterios.
Yes,
well.
the Mysterios. So they're probably going to keep that feud going. We got the Horsetooth Chant, the Bucktooth.
Yeah, he's staying there. Sasha's going to stay on SmackDown as well. I'm cool with it. She's got to do her whole Bayley feud. Miss Bianca Belair.
Yes, I am excited for that.
And you know what's funny? She's a very high draft pick. So it tells you they're very high up on her right now.
Yes, no, I am all for some Miss Bianca Belair.
Yeah. Then we have Mr. Jey Uso. What about Jimmy?
Right?
What about little Jimmy?
Little Jimmy.
Oh, he's on Raw with R-Truth. That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot. My bad. Mysterios we talked about. We're good there. Yeah. I think I hit my notes pretty much on the nail here. Big E we talked about already. Otis we talked about. Buddy we talked about. Kalisto we talked about. I think we hit it all.
I think we covered all the major talking points of it.
I'm going to go through and make sure.
Yeah, just to make sure. That's everything. We got a KO show, DB.
I did everything. I think I got everything. I'm still confused about the whole Lars Sullivan thing, though.
Yeah, but hey, I'm glad he's back, and we'll see him.
Everything.
Yeah, we'll see him. Run a train, hopefully, on SmackDown before he, uses poor choice of words again on a certain.
What's going to be interesting is that as soon as Roman is done with his tribal chief feud that he's got with his cousins right now, to where he goes afterward. Now you have so many opportunities where he can go. He can go against Lars. He can go against Seth.
Kevin Owens you put in there. The Seth Rollins one, that could be a good feud because you have, essentially two... I mean, even though they're both heels right now and it's not likable to have heel versus heel for the title, but it could be the good turning point for Seth Rollins to become the face again once he's done with this. Because now what is he going to be, the Friday night... can't be Monday Night Messiah anymore.
He's
the Friday Night Friar? Like Friar Tuck?
I think it's a little pushing it. Then he's got to do the whole,
He's got to wear the brown, potato sack with the rope. And,
maybe he's going to be the Friday Night...
Fanatic?
The Friday Night... Funhouse? No, that's pretty white.
The Friday Night...
Festival of Friendship? Oh, sorry.
The Friday Night French fries?
Just rains French fries when he comes down?
Oh, that'd be awesome. Everyone in the crowd would love that if there was a live audience. Just ketchup and French fries raining down on people.
Ugh. But it's really good. It brings a lot of different things for us who watch it and review it, and we give it back out to you guys. For us, it's really interesting. I know Wrestle Talk. I know all the other guys out there are just like, what's going on, what's going here, what's going there. So it's really it's a good time right now for wrestling, and I think that a lot of things were very predictable, but a lot of things were not predictable.
Yeah, and some of the people staying, obviously the big champs, all the champs, they're embedded in their spot. We know the women's tag champs they're free floaters, so they were going to go one way or another. And then the tag champs switching shows too. Wasn't fully expecting it, to be honest. Champ was caught a little off guard from the tag champ switching shows, but also I think Kofi and Xavier are the bigger presence that they can put on to Raw, and I think it opens up more opportunities for the Street Profits on SmackDown to do well there as well.
Yeah.
And I think, also too, I know they put more of the bigger stuff on Raw because it is Raw, but SmackDown does have the bigger platform on
Fox. Yeah,
Monday night's the more favorable night for the show, but Fox is...
And it seems like also Friday night has got it's got a better head on their shoulders. They got more of an idea of what they want to do. Raw seems like they kind of throw everything together at the last minute.
They got that mouse money behind them on SmackDown.
Yeah, they do. They
got the
do.
mouse money. Which, by the way, do you know how many people watched the actual the debut of Raw on Fox?
In the debut of SmackDown on Fox?
Yeah, SmackDown.
No, I did not know.
Crazy enough, taking it back to some old school numbers, I heard it today, it was 3.4 million people.
So this is when they first debuted?
This is when they debuted SmackDown on Fox. 3.4 million people watched that show, and then they settled in to an average of about 2.5 million people watching every Friday night.
That's pretty good because they're averaging about 2 million a night on Fridays.
Yeah, so
I know
that was pre, Thunderdome.
That was pre-Thunderdome. That was pre-pandemic. That was
Training center. Yeah, it was pre all this stuff.
Yeah, but I like it. I think it's gonna be interesting. I don't have much more of the shows because the shows were kind of blah. It was all about the draft kind of stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, there's so much more good opportunity now. Hopefully, we can get a real feud between the Hurt Business and Retribution going. Now that they have their established leader in Mufasa, leading them from the Graceland above, and then also with the Fiend and Alexa Bliss over there, that will be fantastic. And I think they're going to do a little soft feeler feud. Man, say that like 5 times fast.
Feeler feud. Oh yeah, that's hard to say.
Yeah. With possibly on Andrade and Zelina Vega to see how it works with Alexa Bliss essentially being the female version of the Fiend.
It'll be interesting. It's going to be really, really interesting.
So we'll see how that goes. But I'm excited too, especially with Braun Strowman being there. Champ could actually be right on his storyline.
We're usually pretty much spot on.
Yeah.
We're not off. We're never off by a lot. We're usually off by small things here and there.
Yeah, 60% of the time we're right every time.
Yeah. It's like football.
8% mental, 40% physical.
Yeah, exactly. But I really don't got much more.
Yeah.
Hell in a Cell is on the 25th.
Yes.
Champ, I did want to talk to you about one thing. I want to put a stipulation in for when I win my championship.
Okay, what's the stipulation?
Loser got to do the Atomic Wing Challenge.
The Atomic... Well, the champ's going to die. With the Atomic Wings from where?
You know where.
Oh, that's right. We can't name drop.
No, they're not paying us to name drop.
Yeah, that's true.
Once they pay me, then I'll name drop anybody.
You want the champ's amount, you got to pay. You got to pony up.
Dollar bill, y'all.
The Atomic Wing Challenge. Champ doesn't know how to feel about that. Champ's going to need to mull it over with his people and get back to you about that.
Look out for the Instagram as the champ will make his decision there. Yeah, that's what I got to say. I'm throwing it out there.
Yeah, all right. Well, if the champ's agent, is, it's off in the champ's contract and he's free and clear, then, maybe the champ will do it. But until then, you know,
What are you doing?
what do you mean? What am I doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing now?
I'm gonna do the champ's exit here. The champ has got to push his next tour. That's right. The champ did the Arctic Circle. Now I'm doing the Antarctic Circle.
You're doing another one?
The champ never stops, bro. The champ is the working man's champ.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to the Antarctic Circle. Now I'm gonna tour for the penguins. All those little penguins that you saw on the movie that they did with all the emperor penguins. I'm going down. I'm touring for them and all the sea lions.
All right, dude,
get your tickets now. No. You're getting
ridiculous.
No, champ is not getting ridiculous.
You're getting ridiculous.
The champ
Stop cutting me
is
off.
a man of the people and the penguins. Okay, the penguins.
They're penguins.
You know, and the penguins love the champ. Look at the reviews. Look at the polls. The champ is popular with the penguins. All right, not Mr. Popper's penguins. I'm touring. I'm going down to the Antarctic Circle.
You're getting ridiculous now with this.
I'm not. The champ's going to cover the whole Antarctic Circle.
You know, take
the
your time.
South Pole.
Have your fun time.
Get out of here. That's right. It's all the. You know what?
I'm going home. Bye-bye.
And the champ is touring. That's right. The penguins. I'm coming your way. Sea lions. Wait. What are you doing?
Finally. Jesus Christ. All right, guys. Have a good night. See you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ooh, I think he's actually bleeding. Ooh, boy.